Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I am Clarissa Rodriguez, Chair of the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. I now call the 988th board meeting to order. Due to the novel coronavirus, the state guidelines regarding social distancing, today's board meeting is being conducted remotely from various locations throughout New York State. This meeting is being webcast live for members of the public. Madam Secretary, will you please call attendance?
Yes. Vice Chair Foster.
Here.
Board Member Peprocki.
Here.
Board Member Higgins.
Here.
Board Member Lobin.
Here.
Board Member Williams.
Here.
Board Member Hall.
Here.
Board Member Austin.
Here.
Board Member Crane.
Kim, I don't think we were able to make that out. What did you say?
Board Member Crane.
Here.
Thank you.
Board Member Stasko.
Here.
Board Member Taveras.
Here.
Board Member Caginelli. Board Member Caginelli.
Here. I'm here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Board Member Delon. Board Member Delon, I unmuted you, Martin.
I am here.
Thank you. Chair, all members are present. We have 13 voting members today.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Secretary. I will just remind all board members to please identify yourselves before you speak. Thank you. Agenda item 1, approval of the April 21, 2020 meeting minutes. You have all received a copy of the April meeting minutes to review. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay, hearing none. Is there a motion? The April 21st, 2020 board.
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Linda Hull. I move to accept the minutes of the April 2020 meeting.
Okay, is there a second?
Board Member Peprocki seconds the motion.
Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Anyone? Okay, hearing no opposition. I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Okay. Agenda item 2. General Counsel, Departmental Report. General Counsel David Wertheim will now present the Statistical and Informational Report for April.
Thank you, Chair and Vice Chair and board members. Good morning. Can you hear me, Chairwoman?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Here is the statistical report for April 2020 with respect to issue resolution at the board. In adjudication, there were 16,207 hearings, 10,932 cases fully resolved at the hearing, 484 reserved decisions were issued, 1,799 waiver agreements were finalized, 1,572 through the hearing process, and 227 by desk approval. In terms of memoranda of decisions, there were 1,117 appeals filed in April in the Administrative Review Division, 1,116 appeals processed, leaving an inventory end of April 2,681. With respect to full board review, 155 applications were received, 171 were processed, leaving an inventory end of month of 224. That concludes the statistical report. Of course, I would take any questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, David. May I have a motion to accept the statistical and informational report for the office of
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Linda Hall. I move to accept the report of General Counsel.
Okay, thank you very much, Board Member Hull. Is there a second?
Board Member Petracchi seconds the motion.
Okay, great. All in favor? Would everyone please unmute them?
Aye.
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 Okay. I'm not sure if that was everyone. Madam Secretary, just to make sure that everyone's vote, would you mind doing a roll call?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute everybody first. Okay. Board Member Osili,
Aye.
Board Member Caginelli, Board Member Caginelli, Board Member Caginelli.
Maybe you can unmute her. Oh, there we go.
I did.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Yeah. Board Member Crane. All right. Board Member Crane.
This is Board Member Crane. Aye.
Thank
Hear me?
you. Yep. Board Member Delon.
Yes.
Member Delon.
Aye.
Thank you. Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hull.
Board Member Hall, yes.
Thank you. Board Member Lobin.
Board Member Logan, Buffalo, New York, yes.
Board Member Petracchi.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Thank you. Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman.
Yes.
That's unanimous.
Okay, thank you so much. That motion is passed. Agenda item 3, license applications. Elizabeth Lott of the Office of General Counsel will now present any licensing applications.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth Lott in the licensing unit. You have before you the recommendations from the assigned board panels regarding the license applications listed in part 3 of today's agenda. The board panel recommendations are as follows. Section 24A, Stephanie Quinn, 3-year renewal. Jay Boardway, 3-year renewal. Joel Frederickson on hold. Section 53B, nothing to consider. Section 53D, Gallagher Bassett Services, Inc., 3-year renewal. Armor Risk Management, Inc., 3-year renewal. Applied Risk Services of New York, Inc., 3-year renewal. Johnson and Associates, Inc., application withdrawn. Absolve LLC, 1 year. Zurich Services Corporation, 2-year renewal. The American Equity Underwriters, Inc., 1 year. I present the recommendations of the assigned board panel to the full board for your decisions.
Okay, thank you very much. May I have a motion to accept the recommendations of the panel as item 3
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Linda Hull, and I move to accept the respective board panels' recommendations as presented by Elizabeth Lott.
Okay, is there a second?
Board Member Paprocki seconds the motion.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Paprocki. Madam Secretary, would you kindly do a roll call?
Yes. Board Member Osili.
Aye.
Thank you. Board Member Cajanelli. Board Member Cajanelli. Thank you. Board Member Crane.
Aye.
Board Member Delon.
Delon, aye.
Thank you. Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Board Member Logan, Buffalo, New York, yes.
Thank you. Board Member Paprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Aye.
Board Member Williams. Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster,
Aye.
Chairwoman.
Aye.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Okay, thank you very much. Agenda item 4, legal appeals. General Counsel David Wertheim will now present the recommendations concerning decisions by the Appellate Division. David, go ahead and unmute yourself.
David, try it now.
Okay, hello, is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. From the time of the April board meeting until now, the Appellate Division 3rd Department issued 20 decisions regarding workers' compensation claims set forth as items A through Q in number 4. Of particular note, item 4P was a consolidated appeal involving 4 individual cases. All 20 decisions are affirmances. It's the recommendation of Office of General Counsel that all of the decisions of the court be adopted as decisions of the board.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion to accept the recommendations of the Office of General Counsel?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Linda Hull, and I move to accept the recommendations of General Counsel.
Thank you, Board Member Hall. Is there a second?
Board Member Paprocki seconds the motion.
Thank you very much, Board Member. Madam Secretary, would you please do a roll call?
Board Member Osili.
Yes.
Board Member Cajanelli. Board Member
Yes.
Castelli. Thank you. Board Member Crane. Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Thank you. Board Member Delon.
Yes.
Thank you. Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Board Member Logan, Buffalo, New York, yes.
Board Member Paprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman.
Yes.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Thank you very much, Madam Secretary. Okay. Agenda item 5, mandatory full board review. 5A, The Gap Incorporated, case number G2071696. Is there a motion with respect to 5A on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Mark Stasko, and I move that the board panel decision be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, thank you, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Yes, this is Board Member Peprocki, and I second the motion.
Thank you. Does anyone need to be recused from this case? Okay. Hearing no recusals, is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing no opposition, I call upon the secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Osili.
Yes.
Board Member Cajanelli.
Yes.
Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Delon.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. 5B, Tal Environmental Safety Corporation, case number G2029557. Is there a motion with respect to 5B on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Arelis Tavares. I move that the opinion of the majority be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you so much, Board Member Tavares. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Williams. I second that motion.
Thank you so much, Board Member Williams. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, hearing none, is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes, this is Board Member Orsley. Yes, there is opposition.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, In light of the opposition, I call for a roll call vote.
Board Member Ostley,
No.
Board Member Cajanelli,
No.
Board Member Crane,
Yes.
Board Member Delon,
Yes.
Board Member Higgins,
Yes.
Board Hall,
Yeah, I'm sorry, no.
Board Member Loban,
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki,
Yes.
Board Member Stasko,
Yes.
Board Member Taveras,
Yes.
Board Member Williams,
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster,
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed 10-3.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Secretary. 5C, Murray's Chicken. Case number G0749487. Is there a motion with respect to 5C on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stasko, and I move that the application for full board review be denied by the full board.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Board Member Peprocki. I second the motion.
Thank you so much. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, hearing none. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing none. I call upon the secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Ostley,
Yes.
Board Member Cajan,
Yes.
Board Member Crane,
Yes.
Board Member Delon,
Yes.
Board Member Higgins,
Yes.
Board Member Hall,
Yes,
Board Member Loban,
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki,
Yes.
Board Member Stasko,
Yes.
Board Member Taveras,
Yes.
Board Member Williams,
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster,
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Okay, thank you. 5D, Niagara Sheets LLC. Case number G1615870. Is there a motion with respect to 5D on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Williams. I move that neither the majority or dissenting opinion be adopted, but that a new decision of 70% loss of wage earning capacity be adopted by the full board.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Williams. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair. This is Board Member Cajanelli, and I second that motion.
Okay, thank you so much. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, hearing none. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay. I call upon the secretary.
Was there opposition?
We'll do a roll call vote.
Board Member Osili,
Yes.
Board Member Casualty,
Yes.
Board Member Crane,
Yes.
Board Member Delon,
Yes.
Board Member Higgins,
Yes.
Board Member Hall,
Yes.
Board Member Loban,
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki,
Yes.
Board Member Stasko,
Yes.
Board Member Taveras,
Yes.
Board Member Williams,
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster,
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Okay, thank you. 5E, Kimber MFG, Inc., case number G1812815. Is there a motion with respect to 5E on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Peprocki, and I would move that the dissenting opinion be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you so much, Board Member. Is there a second?
Yes, this is Board Member Orsley, and I second the motion.
Thank you so much, Board Member Osley. Any recusals? Is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you please identify yourself?
This is Steve Crane. There's opposition.
Thank you so much, Board Member Crane. Madam Secretary, I call upon a roll call vote.
Board Member Osili,
Yes.
Board Member Casualty,
Yes.
Board Member Crane,
No.
Board Member Delon,
No.
Board Member Higgins,
No.
Board Member Hall,
Yes.
Board Member Loban,
No.
Board Member Peprocki,
Yes. Yes.
Board Member Stasko,
Yes.
Board Member Taveras,
No.
Board Member Williams,
No.
Vice Chair Foster,
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed 7-6.
Okay, thank you so much. Agenda item 6, discretionary full board review. I turn this portion of the agenda over to Vice Chair Foster.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the cases listed in item 6 on your agenda, it has been recommended that full board review be granted. Those cases are 6A, Town of Colony, 6B, matter of Allen Healthcare Services, and 6C, matter of Schenck Brothers Auto Transport LLC. I move to refer the cases back to the respective panels for further consideration.
Don't start going.
Thank you, Vice
Maybe I
Foster. There a second?
Let me. Let me.
Yes, Madam
someone-
Chair, this is Lauren Logan, and I second the motion.
Do.
Oh, okay, thank you. Board Member Crane, I think you've unmuted yourself. If you would kindly mute yourself again.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, my apologies. Okay.
Madam Chair,
I'm sorry.
it was Joe. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so it was seconded by Board Member Logan. Thank you so much for that. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, is there any opposition to this motion? All right, hearing none, I call upon the secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Ausley.
Yes.
Board Member Caginelli.
Yes.
Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Delon.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Loban.
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chair Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed unanimously.
Okay, thank you, Madam Secretary. Item 7, other business. Okay, hearing no other business at this time, agenda item 8, our guest speaker, Joseph Cavalcante, the board's advocate for injured workers, will do his departmental report. Thank you. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Chair Rodriguez. Am I on well and live?
Yes, you are. We can hear you and see you.
All right. So good morning, and I'd like to say good morning to Vice Chair Foster and to the board members, and hello to everyone else who's watching us. I hope everyone is well, and I wish the best to anyone who's been impacted by this pandemic, whether to your health or to your family or in any other aspect. I'm glad I have the chance to speak to everyone today. I typically report to the board on the activities of the Office of the Advocate for Injured Workers over the previous year. I'm going to table that broad report and instead concentrate on the events since New York recorded its first case of COVID-19 on March 1st. The board's taken a number of steps to help workers during this pandemic with respect to the workers' compensation system we administer. Here are just a few that strike me as particularly important to workers. We promptly suspended the requirement for workers to demonstrate labor market attachment. In a great achievement of our staff's resourcefulness and in technology, we immediately began conducting our virtual hearings by remote appearance only. The virtual hearing platform allows hearings to continue uninterrupted while removing the risk of disease transmission from the workers and representatives and judges who participate in them. Regarding the insurance that is essential to our systems, to avoid an interruption of insurance that would harm working people, based on an executive order, we directed all workers' compensation and disability paid family leave insurance carriers to essentially leave policies in place that are held by individuals or small businesses of less than 100 people who face financial hardship as a result of the pandemic. Also, over a month ago, Chair Rodriguez sent a letter to all the insurance payers in our system asking them on humanitarian grounds to consider paying claims promptly and to perform any investigations later if necessary. That's called paying without prejudice. We made the same request immediately after September 11. We've taken many more technical and legal measures that have kept the system functioning well and without interruption, and that only helps deliver benefits to working people. Regarding your advocate's report, our office has remained open and operational throughout. We're fielding phone calls and answering emails and making contacts with workers and payers to keep benefits moving or to help people access benefits for the first time. We still help workers with the familiar things, getting the mileage and transportation reimbursement, helping access complex benefits like total industrial disability, working with World Trade Center responders, and with people whose paper checks were delayed during this pandemic. But we're helping with pandemic claims now, working with people of many different occupations. When there's a fatality, we talk to family members who contact us, and we make first contacts when we have a very good reason to believe a worker may have died as a result of employment. That's a long-standing practice for the Office of the Advocate for Injured Workers, but it's a bigger share of our workload today than it was on March 1st. If people believe that a member of their family has died due to their employment, they should contact us so we can help them file a claim. Our contact information is on the website under Contact Us. So visit wcb.ny.gov. Here is how else we in the Advocate's Office can help and protect the working people today who we all depend on. To employers, because you're half of the workers' compensation equation, the advice we always give you is even more urgent now. Please take steps to eliminate incidents before they occur. Use the right protective equipment. Reconfigure your workplaces to conform to health mandates and best practices. Talk to your leads, whose work means everyone else has food to eat and continuing health care. I hope you are able to work as safely as you can. If you see something, say something. If you fall ill, you believe it is due to your employment, file a workers' compensation claim. Claims for infectious diseases such as COVID-19 are payable or compensable, as we say in the system, if they are causally related to your work. This is a long-standing feature of New York's workers' compensation. Your benefits are lost wage replacement and health care for that illness for the rest of your life. So after you pull through and you come back to work, if you should have a problem related to this illness at some point in the future, some years from now, your claim is still there and you can get the health care you need. If you're impacted by this later in life in a different way, you might have what's known as a consequential injury, because that's a consequence of the original injury. If you should lose time from work down the road, and if you need your lost wage benefit, we can examine that too. You can continue with your claim because workers' compensation is a lifetime benefit. That's why it's so important to establish a claim. You just continue your claim. I can probably be most helpful today with respect to filing a claim. First, In a state with so many immigrants, I must remind everyone that immigration status is not, repeat, not a factor. It's that simple in workers' comp. Workers also do not need a designation unique to this pandemic to file a claim either. That's the background information. Let's talk now about medical reports because they are necessary in a claim. If you're hospitalized for the illness or otherwise received treatment today for the illness, your doctors and hospitals know how to file their medical reports. If you believe you may have contracted COVID-19 at work, you should let your doctor know. Your employer's health insurance company will pay the bills directly to the providers, and the board will have a record of them. Here's what you do. 3 things. Number 1, tell your employer in writing that you were ill. Number 2, fill in the C3 form. Get the form from our website, wcb.ny.gov. Number 3, medical. If you saw a doctor, the doctor will give an opinion and file the reports. They know the drill. But if you haven't seen a doctor because you couldn't, or because the health authorities told you not to unless you had difficulty breathing, and thank goodness you never got to that point, you will need a doctor's opinion and report. So go see an authorized workers' comp provider. The workers' compensation providers are now allowed to see you via telemedicine, as in over video or telephone. The list of providers who are authorized is on our website. Just click Healthcare Information. That is a necessary part of a workers' comp claim. The doctor will file the reports, so give the claim number if you already have one to the doctor and the name of the insurance carrier if you have it. But if you don't, that's fine. Just go see a doctor and get that medical report. If you have a positive test result, that's a medical record. Give it to the doctor for filing or send it in. Take care of yourself. Help is here for you at the board. If you need information or if you need assistance accessing your benefits, contact us. We're all New Yorkers too. Everyone who stayed home to flatten the curve thanks you for keeping New York State running and keeping us all safe and healthy. So as we begin reopening across the state, please take every precaution and remember we're here if you need us. Speaking on behalf of the Workers' Compensation Board, we all wish you the best of health. Stay strong. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Joe, for that really important message. Okay, without further ado, adjourning the meeting. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Linda Hull, and I move to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Petracchi. Second the motion.
Okay. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing none. All board members, please unmute yourselves and say aye.
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 Okay. I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Take care, everyone. Until next month.